Good morning, everyone. My name is Whitley Grunstra, and I am the 5th grade teacher here at St. Anne's. First off, I would like to thank everyone for attending today and for sticking around to listen to our presentation. I'm very pleased that the students are still being allowed to share all of their hard work amidst these strange times. And even though things may look a little different than in the past, I'm sure you will still enjoy learning about these honored saints through the students' speeches. As in the past, the students have each chosen a saint and have prepared a short summary of their lives. So without any further ado, please join me in welcoming our first saint, Saint Eulalia.
Hello, my name is Saint Eulalia. I was born in 290 AD in Spain into one of the most well-known wealthy families. During my early life, I was taught in the Christian religion by my mother. When I was young, people were forced to offer sacrifices to false gods, or else they would be killed. I followed Jesus by presenting myself before a cruel judge for not believing in God and for making people offer sacrifices to false gods. The governor then commanded for me to be seized. The governor tried to convince me to deny my faith. When that failed, he began to threaten me. After I threw down the idol, I trampled the cake that was laid out for sacrifice and spat at the judge. He then commanded for me to be killed. There are 2 miracles attributed to me. One of the miracles was that a white dove flew out of my mouth while I was being persecuted. I died by being tortured and burned alive. While I was being persecuted, I was still saying prayers with praise and thanksgiving. After I died, my body was covered in snow, another miracle. The date that I became a saint is unknown, and my feast day is December 10th.
Hello, my name is Saint Mildred. I was born in the year 694. My place of birth and exact day is unknown. During my early life, I was the daughter of King Merwald, an Anglian ruler of the 7th century, and my mother was a Kentish princess. I had 2 other sisters who later on became saints as well. I was educated at a convent school named Merovingian Rural Abbey in Chelles, close to Paris. I was sent there only to learn. My mother also owned a monastery in England founded by herself. I followed Jesus by having a reputation for generosity and compassion to the poor and rejected. When I was learning more about Jesus and God, a man asked if they could marry me, but I said no, knowing God is more important than marriage to me. I fled back to England to join my mother's monastery. While there, I received the Benedictine habit from Theodore of Canterbury, which made me the abbess of my mother's monastery. There is one miracle attributed to me. The miracle began when I arrived back to Ebbsfleet in England. The people who knew about my arrival had placed a stone for me to step on and then for them to pick up and keep. It is said to have cured many diseases over the centuries with a little water and dust from the stone. I died by a lingering, painful illness around the year 734. The date I became a saint is unknown. My feast day is July 13th.
Hello, my name is St. Lucy. I was born in the year 283. My birthplace is unknown, but I lived in Sicily at a very young age. I was born into a rich and noble family. During my early life, my father died when I was only 5 years old. I also consecrated my virginity to God. I was supposed to get married to a young, wealthy pagan man, so I decided to visit Catiana to see the remains of St. Agatha, and after my trip, I realized that I did not want or need a husband. I followed Jesus by wanting to give my wedding money to the poor and by refusing to sacrifice for the emperor in his image. There are 2 miracles attributed to me. One of the miracles is that St. Agatha visited me in a dream and told me that my mother's illness would be cured. Another miracle that I am responsible for is when I refused to sacrifice for the emperor. The guards tried to take me away, but were unable to move me, even after hitching me to an oxen. They also tried to burn me, but the wood they brought would not burn. I died by being stabbed by guards after refusing to sacrifice for the emperor. While I was being tormented, one of the guards had cut my eyes out, and after my death they were miraculously restored. My feast day is December 13th, and I'm the patron saint of blindness.
Didn't they do a wonderful job? Again, thank you for joining us today to honor the saints. You are dismissed.